been a tough week on the market, I won't lie, but it's been an even tougher week in the meme coin space. Just look at the meme coins. Other than the three big ones that have gone up, Resistance Dog, Byte, and 𝗕𝗄𝗄. We're going to talk a lot about Resistance Dog today. It's been quite a brutal week in the meme coin market. And the truth is that if you look at the metrics in the meme coin market, we're getting to the very ugly stage of the market. We're getting to the frothy stage of the market. We're getting to the stage of the market where the scammers are here, where the cash grabs are here, where it's not actually becoming fun for the retail investor anymore. And you can see that when you look at the metrics around pump.fun, which is probably the heartbeat of the crypto market. What you're seeing is that the new user count and the active user count is dropping because retail is actually running away. Now, at a time like this, it's very, very, very important that if you're going to play the meme coin game, that you know exactly what you're doing, because the scammers are out there, the rug pullers are out there, the teams, the dev teams that land up ragging their own projects are out there. So it's very important that you know exactly what you're doing and that you're following the right meme coins. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about whether the meme coin cycle is dead. We're going to talk about, if you're going to be in meme coins, what you need to be looking for. We're going to show you a whole lot of coins that we're really, really bullish on. And then, because today is Sunday and we do the giveaway shows, we're going to be doing the giveaways. Now, here's how the giveaway works. Right now, in the wallet, there's $46,000 that we're going to be giving away. But that doesn't mean that there's only $46,000, because if you go to my Twitter, the address for the giveaway is there, right? The address for the giveaway is on my Twitter. Just go and get your meme coin communities to send their meme coins to the address. That's the address over there. Tell them to send to the address, and they will be featured here on the show, and we'll be giving away every single cent of this wallet at the end of the show to the community. So, guys, I'm back. I haven't shaved, as you can see, but I'm here to bring you crypto love and crypto wisdom and meme coin love and meme coin wisdom. What I want from you guys, I want you guys to tell me whether or not I should keep the beard. So let's run a poll in the chat. Do I keep the beard, or do I go for a haircut tomorrow morning and come back here clean shaven and ready for the week? All right, guys, let's do this. Let's go. Sunday night, let's go, guys. So nice to be back in the studio. So nice to be here on a Sunday night doing the meme coin show, doing the meme coin giveaway. Maybe we can change some more lives today. In fact, not maybe. Today we are going to change a whole lot more lives. All you guys need to do is get your meme coin communities to send their love and send their meme coins here. We'll give them a big shout out and we'll actually change people's lives here. Right now, you got 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗓 in the lead again. You got 𝗕𝗖𝗍𝗘, you got Fish and Chips, you got Salama, you've got 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗚. Okay, so you got a whole lot of coins, but let's see what happens by the end of the show. As I said earlier on in the show today, I said to you guys, it's getting very, 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 very tough to trade the meme coin space out there. And I know this because I can see the guys at the office getting wrecked every time they get into the meme coins. It's almost like the fun in the meme coins has actually like left the market. It's not that fun anymore. It used to be like a fun game, but now the game is different. Now you're getting a lot more rug pulls. Now you're getting a lot more of these celeb coins, which are pumping and dumping. And as I said to you guys, what that's doing is it's actually scaring away the retail investors. You can see that that's the pump.fun metrics, but you can see it's pretty much down only. That's a good metric in terms of what retail thinks of the space. Someone says your on-chain trading in summer is just praying you buy the right Cabal coin. It's not PvP anymore, it's PvDev, and the devs are eating way more than ever. The value extractors have taken over. No more fair launches. Average new shitcoin has worse distributions than the VC scams, and I can attest that a lot of the meme coins that I've been looking at this week pretty much got all sniped by the dev coins and then got destroyed, including, I mean, we saw this controversy around one of our sponsors from last week, which was the 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗀 token. But if you look at the 𝗕𝗬𝗕 token, it looks like that price absolutely dumped. And apparently a whole lot of insiders sold over 50 mil. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think what it does show us is that we are at the part of the cycle where the rug pullers are in, the scammers are in, and it's becoming really, really, really hard to make money on meme coins. But there are some people making money on meme coins. In fact, I've got a great panel for you of people making money on meme coins, and I want to introduce them. I want to bring them all to you guys. Some of them you know, some of them you don't know, but let's get them all in here. So we've got Crash with us at the bottom with his icon. He's the richest little kid I know, that's for sure. Crash, welcome back, buddy.
Hey, dude, it's great to be back.
Are you eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, bro?
Fresh out of my mother's hands, man. It's great being one of the richest 12-year-olds on the world. How's everyone?
Oh, all good, bro. And then we got Lucas. Welcome, brother.
How's it going, man?
Nathan and Fenza. How's it, guys?
Hello, thank you for having me.
Good.
Yeah, excited to be here.
Great. So look, guys, let's get straight into it. I mean, I'm not having as much fun trading meme coins as I used to have. I got to be honest with you guys. It's I used to have fun. I used to understand the meme coin space, but I think that now I'm seeing a lot of chances. I think everybody's coming in. I think you're getting a whole lot more pump and dumps. I think you're getting the advent of celeb coins. I'm not a big fan of celeb coins. What do you guys think of celeb coins? Crash, what do you think of celeb coins?
Man. I'm bored of celeb coins. I was kind of bored on arrival. Like, it wasn't even like an interesting meta at first, because the entire concept to me sort of feels like, you know, it's like, I guess, yeah, we're like bullishly onboarding the new generation of retail or whatever. But to me, it still feels like most of these coins that we release are already celeb coins, in the sense that like we created our own celebs with the whole KOL thing. And the average D-list celebrity has less money than like your average big account on crypto Twitter. And like, even if your average account on crypto Twitter is like LARPing and they don't actually have as much money as they say they do, that's still more money than like a random celeb entrant, right? Like, these people might make like 4 million in a year, but they blow through it really, really quickly when they stop. So
wait, hold on. I want to ask you a question. And the 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗬𝗕 entry into crypto, the daddy coin, Tate pumping coins. What do you make of this? Like, honestly, what do you make of the 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗘 coin?
Let me tell you. Let me pop in here, dude. Tate, for example, like the first thing I'd do if I was Tate, because he is a smart guy, man. First thing I'd do, I would call up Rand, I would call up 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏, and I would ask for advice on this shit, man. Because look at him, all the influence in the world, right? But you know, hitting 200 million market cap, he could learn a thing or two from me or Rand, and you know, like Brett and Resistance Dog, for example. You know, charts that just keep going up and up and up over time. You know, study Rand, study Crash. I mean, because what we talk about, you know, it just keeps going up. You know, maybe Tate should be calling us and asking for advice. That's what I think about that. About the celebrity stuff, though, man. What I'll say about that is, it's a bunch of clueless celebrities. Why would I trust a clueless celebrity about a clueless coin or idea that they came up with, man? At the end of the day, how much money have these guys made in crypto? Fucking nothing. How much money have I made in crypto? A lot more than all of them combined. So it's like, at the end of the day, you can follow celebrities that don't know jack shit about this space, or you can actually follow the people who've been here for years and are actually doing it and actually making it. So
I agree. I think, you know what I feel like? I feel like a football player, and this is our field. And these guys are coming in playing a completely different sport. They're playing netball, and they want to come and play They want to come and play football with us, and they just can't play football with us because they don't have what it takes. They don't have, you know, we're pros on this field. They're not pros on this field. And I think when they come to our field, they're coming to try and fleece money out of our industry. And I mean, you can see it. I mean, you know, I think there's a lot of, and I'm not saying specifically anything about 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗏, but there's a lot of controversy around Daddy Coin about insiders buying a whole lot more. He says he'll never ever sell. A lot of people are saying, well, just look at the other wallets that are out there. Same thing with 𝗔𝗐𝗐. 𝗔𝗐𝗐 claims that she owns 3% of the total token supply of Mother. But everyone knows that there's millions and millions and millions of insider accounts there and stuff like that. And to me, it just feels like I don't want to. I enjoy meme coins. I think the minute that you put a celebrity behind it, it kills the meme for me. That's the way I feel about it.
I mean, have we not learned anything from like the NFT space? I mean, I feel like this is, not only is it our field, but we already got burnt ridiculously bad on celebrities coming in. At least then we felt like they were putting a brand, an image, and some reputation behind it, attaching it to something bigger as far as a marketing campaign. And some of them have
been in the game
continued
before,
on,
right? With the NFTs, and now it's totally like meme coins are a different thing.
Yeah, but I mean, let's face it. I mean, they're showing the same concept, the D-list idea of them having influence or them having fame. And I think that the truth of the matter too, that sucks with the whole, sucking the life out of the meme coin market is where is that going to, right? Where is all that liquidity going to? And what does it mean for the space as a whole? Like, I mean, screw onboarding the masses, just keeping people feeling like they're a part of this community. I think the celebrities do nothing but harm. And I think it's kind of a sad state where we get, but if we look at the cycle of NFTs, we had 2021 and then 2022, the celebs came in and it sucked out the liquidity and sucked out the fun out of a lot of the stuff that we were doing.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
do think it's worth noting too, though, that like Andrew Tate isn't a new entrant to the market. Andrew Tate has been sort of floating around the crypto sphere since I mean, he kind of grew up out of the OG like finance. Crypto
What is he?
Twitter,
What is he
Twitter
looking for
sphere,
here?
you know?
What is he looking for here? I mean, if he's as rich as he claims that he is, what is he looking for in the crypto space? Why is he here?
It does make you wonder, right? There is not a huge benefit to pumping coins like this if you are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. It seems like your time actually would be better spent doing almost anything else than, you know, like maybe if you were going to run something up to like 10 billion or something, then at the levels of net worth being claimed, it does make sense to spend time on this. I think the only reasonable argument that one could make for somebody who is worth 500 million spending this much time to rug somebody out of like 25K is that they are either actively malicious and they just like hurting random people on the internet for fun, or they're lying.
Or both, and they're bored and they like attention. And let's face it, when he was renting Lambos and acting like he was rich before he was rich, he wanted attention back then, and they're doing the same thing kind of now. And I think the sad truth of it is hooking people that are hooking their own brands to these celebrities have zero to gain versus the celebrity, right? Is gonna, I mean, Andrew Tate has a reputation that's gonna live on, the same damn reputation pretty much no matter what he does in this space, much like Floyd Mayweather and what he did with NFTs and such. Like, I mean, I think for them, the risk tolerance is very low because they already have kind of a shady past. And I think unfortunately us associating with them does nothing good for any of us.
So I'm
lost.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm just lost how it's Father's Day and Daddy is not pumping right now.
Well, mommy's dumping. I don't know if you saw that, but mommy's dumping ahead of Father's Day. Daddy's not pumping. Daddy's not pumping.
You got to hold mommy for like 11 months for next Mother's Day. You have to hold mommy for a long time.
I don't want to spend too much more time talking about celeb coins because I actually want to talk about meme coins. I do want to say the following though. I agree very much with this tweet from Bark where he says the new rules for celebrity coins, most will pump and dump quickly. Most accounts are run by a team. Most celebrities are here for the quick cash. I agree. Now, there is a way to play this. And the way to play this is if you can identify a celeb very, very, very early in the game. If you can identify a celeb very early in the game, you can buy the coin, but just get the fuck out. Like, get in, get out. Get in, get out. We know this better. Don't hold celeb coins. Celeb coins aren't going to be here in the next cycle. I don't know how many meme coins are going to be in the next cycle, but I can tell you celeb coins aren't going to be in the next cycle. And so if you're going to play this game, and I encourage people not to play the game, but if you're going to play the game, get in and get out and don't get attached to a celeb coin. Don't think that they're going to change the world. Don't think that this one's going to be different because they ain't going to be different. They ain't going to be different. Guys, I forgot to tell you at the beginning, just a reminder that the Sunday shows are, of course, sponsored shows. They shows that we partner up with certain tokens. So I think today I've got a very special partner for you. Now, this is for me one of the best partners that we've had. It's called PEI PEI. PEI PEI is it's, I would say, the leader in this Chinese narrative. So if you believe in the Chinese narrative of meme coins, I think that PEI PEI is he's the frog that's pretty much going to win. Now, if you look at the chart, just have a look at the chart on PEI PEI. So PEI PEI right now has 14,500 holders, $68 million market cap. Now, this went as high as like I think 110 or 115 million dollar market cap. These guys have got exchange listings coming out of their asses. Okay, they've got so many exchange listings. They've got a partnership with 𝗥𝗚𝗡𝗢. Their art is on a whole new level. We've taken a long-term partnership with these guys. I really think if you believe in the meta of the Chinese coins, I think PEI PEI is definitely the one. As I said, we've got a long-term partnership with them. Also, I do want to remind you that you need to subscribe to the channel. Now, I'm very, very, very happy with the subscriber numbers because you'll remember that when we started in June, we had 800,000 subscribers, which means that if you think that Banter's been going for 3 years, and in the last month, we've picked up 8 or 9% of our subscribers, it just shows what an amazing job we're doing. So listen, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And if you are here, smash the like button because that's what tells other people that we are here and we're talking about meme coins and we're having fun. And we're actually going to be doing the giveaway. Let's just quickly check the wallet. I keep checking the wallet because I want to see if people, okay, 46,000 in the wallet now, 46,000. It's not too late to keep sending money into the wallet. All right, guys, let's get into more meme coins. And I specifically want to talk about a narrative which I'm seeing breaking out everywhere. I'm seeing a lot more attention on this meme coin narrative. And that is one that Crash actually picked up pretty early. And that's the resistance dog Telegram meme coins. Now, some background on resistance dog. So this is like a meme coin that struggled to get lift off, right? But it was like a meme coin that like really struggled for a long time. You can see this is January, and in January nothing happened, and in February hardly anything happened, and it started to go up. And I think this is the part where Crash and I were actually calling this resistance dog, and then it went down and it did nothing. And now it seems like everybody's starting to notice Telegram. So Rookie XBT says, Ton is the Solana, and I'm the Ansem of Ton. Okay, I think you've got Ansem actually tweeting Ton. You got the DEX volumes actually increasing a hell of a lot. You've got Ton bucking the market trend. So Telegram is up while the market is completely down. You got 𝗥𝗣𝗀𝗀𝗀 saying Ton is a big ecosystem. People are sleeping. And now I think that all the meme coins on Telegram are starting to move. So the first one obviously is Resistance Dog. And you can see that one hit an all-time high. I think it was earlier today, hit an all-time high. But that's not the only meme coin on Ton. There's a whole lot of other meme coins on Ton. So before I get into the other meme coins on Ton, guys, what is your view on this Ton narrative? Is this like the new hottest thing now?
I think probably not. I think it doesn't make any sense for at least for a long-term thing. I do think for a little cycle here, though, we're going to get a fun run. And there's been some stuff going off, but overall, I don't think it's a chain that makes a ton of sense to have a really long, like, drawn-out cycle on. Like, nobody's going to be building DeFi on this, I don't think.
Why? But wait, I agree with you. Nobody's going to be building big DeFi institutional applications on Ton. But let me tell you, from a consumer application, I don't think there's any blockchain that's going to be able to beat Ton, because there's no blockchain with 900 million users with the application in the palm of their hands. So I think from a narrative point of view, for me, Ton is one of the hottest narratives out there for sure.
I think Telegram's blockchain makes sense more than almost any blockchain ever made. Yeah, because, okay, look at Polkadot. How many users do they have? Look at Cardano. How many users do they have? And those things hit like what, 30, 40, or no, Cardano hit around like what, 80 billion market cap last cycle. Polkadot hit around 35 billion, I think. And they did that with no users. And now think about all the users Telegram has. So I think Telegram is one of the most bullish chains from the standpoint that how many users it can actually drive into the chain. But second, just like I said, man, if Cardano hit 80 billion with no users, then I'm going to bet big on Telegram's blockchain to do incredibly well. And especially the #1 meme coin on that chain is going to become a percentage of the value of whatever Telegram's blockchain becomes. So if Telegram's blockchain becomes like $100 billion market cap, which is very reasonable, I think, well, then the #1 meme coin on that blockchain is going to go to ridiculous heights. You know, the stat is #1 meme coins are becoming greater than 5% the value of the blockchain. So if Telegram's blockchain were to hit 100 billion market cap, then Resistance Dog is on pace to hit 5 billion plus market cap this cycle, which it's at 100 million right now. That's a 50x plus to go for the #1 meme on their blockchain. And so that's what a lot of people, by the way, don't realize is the #1 memes on blockchains are leverage bet on their blockchain. So like if your blockchain goes up 5x, the #1 meme coin on that blockchain is going to go up probably 20x, 30x, right? And that's what's going to happen with Resistance Dog on Telegram's chain, I think.
My thought with Telegram is that it has a ton of users and it works and stuff, but like uniquely Telegram users out of basically every other community on the internet are like highly experienced Russian scammers. And there's just going to be so many scams.
There's 900 million users on Telegram. I mean, how many to generalize instead of...
No. It's just that I think will be more successful in extracting liquidity from the market and sort of scaring people off. I do think we have a good run. I think we have a really good run for a while. But I think once the cabal there, the Telegram cabal, starts figuring things out, it starts becoming like, it has that feeling that Solana does, but like on steroids. And I don't know if that's like a month down the line, 2 months, but that's like my prediction for where it all goes.
How many user numbers, especially when it comes to an app that allows authentication the way that Telegram, we don't know how many of those are bots, how many of them are actually connect to a wallet.
Knock off 100 million, knock off 200 million. Which blockchain has 500 million users?
That are active.
I think Telegram truly is, like that is the best way to approach any sort of a retail market at this point. Like, even my mom has Telegram now.
Exactly.
Like, it's a really common app.
My mom's playing hamster. My mom's playing hamster, bro. I saw my mom tapping hamster. So like, you want to talk about like whether Telegram's going to work or not? My mom is fucking tapping hamster. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? She's like, you won't believe it. I'm playing hamster. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she showed me tapping hamster. So like, like don't discount how powerful the simplicity of Telegram is. And I stood there and I saw 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗀𝗀 talking at Token 2049, talking about how much they're going all in on blockchain. So I have no doubt that Telegram as an ecosystem is going to do well. Now let's just talk about some meme coins on Telegram, because I guess we can disagree. We can agree to disagree on whether Telegram is going to be successful. If it is successful, there are a whole lot of meme coins. Now, I know the big one is Resistance Dog. Okay, so that's like the big one. I've managed to find a couple of other ones which I think are pretty interesting, right? So you've got Mittens. Mittens is Telegram's cat. So that's Mittens. Okay, so you can see the Mittens has a market cap now of about $8.5 billion, $8.5 million. Then you got Resistance Dog's sister, which is Resistance Cat. That's another one which I found, and that's got a market cap of 3.1. Is that right? No, Resistance Cat's got $4.2 million. Then I found a PolitiFi meme coin on Telegram called 𝗪𝗏𝗪, which I think this one's quite a low market cap. It's a $7.4 million market cap. Those are the ones that I've found on Telegram. Is anyone else looking at any other meme coins on Telegram? Is anyone trading any other meme coins on Telegram?
For me, dude, just Resistance Dog, because the upside there is $1 billion, $5 billion, $10 billion. That, man, I'm positioned so well. I can share my position, because I remember, like, Rand, when me and you were talking about this at 3 million market cap, 10 million, 20 million, right? And now we're at 109 million, and we're going to go so much higher, I think, right? So it's like, I don't really have to worry about any other plays on Telegram, because the reality is I'm probably going to make 10 million, $20 million on Resistance Dog this cycle, just from it going into the billions like I think it will. So I don't even care about any other coins on the chain personally, but I'm sure there's going to be
You know what I did? You know what I did? I probably did the unthinkable, but what I did was I actually sold some of my Resistance Dog, and I used that money to buy Telegram. I used that money to buy TON. And what I said is, like, I don't know if meme coins are going to be in the next cycle, but I know for sure the chain's going to be in the next cycle. And so I had such a big position in a meme coin. It was like ridiculous. I was like, hold on a second. Let me just be responsible. I took a little bit off the top, like 10, 20% off the top, and I put that money back into the chain. And to me, that was like, I felt really good doing it.
That's what I did. I scaled out around 250K profit out of Resistance Dog, and I rolled that into Telegram or TON. And I just leave the rest of my redo going. And so it's actually really good. But here's the thing about that, though, is remember how I told you #1 meme coins on each blockchain outperform the chain. So, like, I don't know if you can see my screen right now, but basically you can pair Resistance Dog
Can we see his
over
screen?
TON.
Hold on, let's try and get Crash's screen here, because it looks like he's got some wisdom to share with us. While you guys are working that out, I do want to maybe just use the opportunity to talk about one of our other sponsors. So it's not to be confused with 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗀, okay? Because this is not 𝗕𝗬𝗕. This is Apu. Apu is the cousin of 𝗕𝗬𝗕, okay? Now, someone says he's arguably as culturally significant and ubiquitous as 𝗕𝗬𝗕 itself, but he comes without any of the baggage, if you want to call it, right? So it comes out without any of the trademark baggage and everything else that's doing it. Now, these guys have been super, super, super active. You can see that they've been active in New York. You can see the billboards. Awesome fucking looking billboards, as you can see. Someone says, I mean, just look at the artwork on these things. Someone says, is Apu undervalued compared to 𝗕𝗬𝗕? So look, they're almost positioning this thing, saying, look, if you miss 𝗕𝗬𝗕 and you want to get something similar to 𝗕𝗬𝗕, then you've got his cousin, which is Apu. There's some big accounts behind this, some really, really, really big names. I'm hearing of a lot of exchange listings. Go and check it out. Right now, it has a market cap of, where is our market cap here? Let's see what's going on here. Why can I not see a market cap here? I see trades. I see TVL. Hold on. Okay. Can we get Crash's screen? I'll get the market cap here in a second. And apparently they're making a big partnership announcement soon. Actually, the guys are telling me that there is going to be a big partnership announcement. So if you missed 𝗕𝗬𝗕 and you may want to go and look at Apu, go and have a look at it. Josh, can we get Crash's screen or not? There we go. Okay, I got your screen, bro. I got your screen.
Okay. So I remember when I originally bought Resistance Dog around here. You as well, I remember, right?
Yes.
See, this is Resistance Dog paired versus TON. So since we've been holding Resistance Dog, I remember like Telegram, the coin has went up like 4x, but Redo has went up 19x versus TON.
That's it.
You take 4x times 19x, dude. we've outperformed Telegram by a ton by holding resistance stock, right? So it's like, it's nice to, yeah, when you're up on the meme coin, you can rotate some of it to the safer coin. But in reality is, I'll tell you a couple reasons why the meme coin outperforms the actual blockchain coin, right? Is because obviously the LP is thinner, and two, as the blockchain's currency goes up in value, the purchasing power now, like, okay, let's say someone takes 100 ton back here when ton was $2, right? That's $200 worth of buying pressure, right? Does that make sense? Because you have 100 ton times $2. Well, now ton is $8. So when someone takes 100 ton and buys resistance stock, now it's $800 of buying pressure on the token. So as the actual blockchain's currency goes up in value, the buying pressure on the actual meme goes up, right? The purchasing power goes up, and then when that purchasing power is put on the token, then the token goes up faster and stronger. So basically, the better the blockchain does, the better the meme coin does, as it gets bidded harder with the increased purchasing power of the token. As well, it just has a thinner LP, so it actually takes less money to move the price higher. And so then as the blockchain does well, and as more people are coming into the blockchain, what do they have to do? They have to buy ton. But what do a lot of people do when they buy ton? They buy ton to actually go buy meme coins. And so then they take the ton that they buy, which is going up in purchasing power, and then they chuck it into the meme coin, and it just creates way more multiples than the actual blockchain's currency. And that's why, or a couple reasons why, the number one memes on these blockchains are outperforming the blockchains by a lot. And that's why you can clearly see it in the chart too. Redo paired versus ton, it just keeps going up and up and up. And recently it's been consolidating. And whenever it breaks out of this range, right, now you're going to see resistance stock once again outperforming ton. And so ton may go up 2x, but if this pair goes up here another 2x, that means ton goes up 2x, but resistance stock does a 4x from here. And that will put, you know, resistance stock at a 400 million at this point. So yeah.
Agree. I must say, I agree with you. I do think though, to be honest, I'm not going to be holding any meme coins at the end of the cycle. So by the end of the cycle, I'm not taking a bet into meme coins for the next cycle. I think meme coins for me are very much a this cycle thing. And so my strategy is, by the end of the cycle, I want to cash out of all my meme coins and use those profits to be back in the chain. And I think, specifically resistance dog, I'm going to go back into the Telegram chain. Guys, any other thoughts on Telegram, ton, blocked, any ton meme coins on resistance dog?
I actually, so in the same way that you were saying that, yeah, ton going up 4x helped everything else in the ecosystem, I wasn't playing a ton of the coins on Telegram, but I actually was squatting a bunch of usernames and phone numbers, which they're selling anonymously. And those are also similarly going up. But because they're like NFTs, I guess, or treated like NFTs, those things are now up like massively. Like they're
unbelievable.
Not just up,
what a great fucking strategy. What a great fucking strategy. I actually heard him announce that, and I thought a lot of crypto people are actually going to be doing shit like this. Well done for actually doing it. So you basically buy the usernames. You buy the Telegram usernames and you resell them like domain names.
Yeah, and this is something that, like, I mean, so like I was saying before, like Telegram there's a ton of native users, and they are really, 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 really crypto native. Like Telegram, before we started using trading bots and stuff like that, like if you had a Telegram group, it was really common, even back in like 2019, that you could have a Telegram bot that you use to like interact with various markets online in crypto just from your Telegram, like sending messages, doing this, that, buying stuff in Bitcoin. And this was like a primary core functionality of the application. So a lot of the people there have been using crypto for a very long time to do just basic transactions. So it does have the potential to get into some really interesting markets.
Well done on that. Fuck, I think that's, we actually have to do a whole show on that, because that's a way for people to make real fucking money. That's a way for people to make real fucking money. Guys, I need to ask you a question. Like, I hear what Crash is saying in terms of only playing the major coin on each blockchain. Is that a strategy, or should you look for the number 2 and the number 3 and the number 4? Like Crash, I my big positions are Brett, Resistance Dog, 𝗬𝗚𝗀 is one of my big positions. So I mean, the question is that the right strategy, or is there more money to be made buying the small caps?
See, in my opinion, right, you're gonna make $5-10 million plus on Resistance Dog probably this cycle. Right. And so to me, it's like, is it really worth buying the 3rd or 10th or 40th coin to make $10,000 or $30,000. Like, to me, I'm just not interested. Like, I'll just make the bulk of the money on the trade that matters the absolute most. And I don't want to dilute my attention on other stuff to make a little bit of money, right? I just want to make the meat of the move, and the meat of the move will happen on the number one winner. And the number one coin is always going to suck up the most amount of money and market share, right? So
Agree.
I just stick to the top personally. Especially if I'm there early and I'm in with size, then I'm good. Like, I'm going to make the millions and I'm happy, right? So that's just me though.
Okay, guys, what do you think? I mean, is there more money to be made in the smaller coins?
There's always new narratives popping up, right? So you might, of course, you have like that those plays like Pepe or Resistance Dog, right? That kind of go in hand with the chain. But there's always these new kind of narratives that spring up, right? So for instance, you had hybrid tokens not that far back. You have PolitiFi. So there's always new opportunities, right? So it is, if you did miss that kind of big play, it is helpful to kind of keep your ear to the ground and see what other opportunities are presented, for sure.
So look, I think maybe the one we should. I hate saying investing in meme coins, but I'm actually going to use the term. So maybe the one thing is the longer term meme coin holds, and the longer term meme coin holds probably should be the biggest on each chain. The Pepe, the 𝗦𝗚𝗚s, the
bread on base.
Yeah, the bread on base. A resistance dog on Telegram. But then I think there are narratives, and when the narratives come, they are really fun to play. As you said, one of the big narratives is PolitiFi. Let's maybe take the conversation into PolitiFi. So look, I'm going to be playing PolitiFi coins until the elections. And then I think after the elections, that PolitiFi narrative is going to be fucking dead. Like, honestly, I think people are going to get fatigued. I think once Trump's in the White House, and we finally have a convicted felon in the White House, I think that's when the fun for the political meme coins is going to end. I'm already getting quite fatigued, but I'm kind of like running it like a marathon, if you know what I'm saying, right? I'm running it like a marathon. I'm going, look, I just got to last until November and make money until November. But then I got to be out of all my PolitiFi coins by November, right?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think everybody already at this point in politics, in like media adoption, is just fatigued by all of it in general. Like, I only have so much bandwidth for politics. If somebody starts talking to me about anything political, my brain just like shuts off now. And I'm willing to try and tap back into this for the bag, but it's like, also, that only goes so far.
Who needs a meme coin when you got this guy, bro? I mean, this guy is a fucking meme. Just look at him. Just look at him. I mean, he is the meme. I mean, this is the most powerful. I mean, look at him. He is the meme. The guy is the meme. But I do think that there's a big gap in these PolitiFi coins, especially now with Trump leading the charge. I think there's a massive gap here to be made. I saw a new narrative coming up now, which is so you've got like Gavin Newsom. And then you've got kind of like the same thing, but Michelle Obama. And it's almost like the meme of who's going to be replacing Biden. So who's going to be the actual presidential candidate? Is it going to be Michelle Obama, which is what some people are talking about? Is it going to be Gavin Newsom, or is it going to be Gavin Newsom? I think there's going to be a lot here. I'm not buying things like MAGA and the Trump coin and Trump. I think those are like a $500 million market cap. I think that the juice has been squeezed out of the lemon there, right?
Yeah, and it's a little bit old. Like, I mean, it was old to me, like the Spooderman meme thing, the Biden, we're going to mispronounce the name and misspell it. It's like, okay, it's cute. I get why it has some mass appeal, but holy God, man, I'm so fatigued of it, dude. I will never buy a coin like this ever again. I'm just completely done with it. And you're simply going to have to give the coins normal names at this point. And it's going to be really hard to convince me to buy something other than a Trump-related coin, too, because you're, it is all necessarily like a beta play. Like, we were talking about this the last time we came on, about how, like, technically Bowden is leading the pack, right? But, like, the Trump coin still, to me, felt like the alpha play, even though they were lower market cap at that time. And they're sort of proving that to be true, just because Trump is the alpha play, regardless of where the coins are at. And the PolitiFi thing, like, people were wondering if the coins were going to be trading with regards to the attention capital of the people in question. And the answer so far is just yes, right? Like, if someone's good at getting attention, then their coin is going to do better. So betting against Trump just feels like you are taking on a lot of unnecessary risk. I don't even know a specific Trump coin, but just every one.
So I'm telling you, for me, like, I do have a position in the hat, in the MAGA hat, and that was because I think they're one of our sponsors a couple of weeks back. So by default, I got a position in that token, and I just never landed up selling it. And I've got a position in the big one, the one that's like at $500 million, but I'm not up a lot on that one. For me, like, I'm looking for something cool that I can play around the elections. And again, the one token, as I said, I do know the guys that have founded this token or that launched this token, but the one that I am actually looking at specifically ahead of the Trump debates now, because remember, there's debates which are happening in 11 days, is this convicted felon. And the reason why I'm looking at it is because if you look at the concept behind it, the concept is the dirty Democrats will call me a convicted felon. Every time they do, we'll send the chart higher and higher. And I kind of think that this could be fun because we know the Dems are going to go for convicted felon. He's a convicted felon. We know Joe Biden is going to attack him next week in 11 days on the stage and say, you're a convicted felon, you should stick to the law. And that's what I think that as a sign of rebellion, I think people are just going to attack that chart. And so I'm looking for a game. I'm looking for something. I'm tired of buying Trump. I'm tired of buying MAGA. I'm tired of buying that. I'm looking for something more. I'm looking for something more fun. I'm looking for something with more juice. I don't know if that makes sense. I agree with Crash I agree with Crash. We hold the biggest coin on each chain. We do that. That's part of our strategy. But if you want to play the PolitiFi narrative, give me something to play. And that's why, for me, I've taken a bet on convicted felon. There's another one which is one of our sponsors, which we'll talk about. But I'm keen to hear your views. If you were playing the PolitiFi narrative, what would you be playing?
I like the social content, right? Like I like Moon Trump over on Solana. I like they're using the Homer Simpson play in there. So like Moon Trump is one that I have a position in, but I mean their content from a social perspective is good. But I got in early on some like the Horan and the 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀 and like those ones. I think it'll be interesting as the debates go and like how much social content affects the market with how they're kind of moving some of these political ones that have a lower cap. I think the Moon Trump is at like 3 or 3.5 mil market cap on Solana, and their content's good. It's been a coin that's been out for a good while. The team seems to be pumping out pretty quality content that stands out a little bit different than some of the other Trump coins, at least the ones that I've been kind of following.
Okay, so Moon Trump, good idea. 3.3 million market cap for those people that are watching. Let's just quickly go to convicted felon. I just want to see what the market cap is. I think it's like 10 million. It was like 50 million at one point. Let's just have a look here. So this one is, sorry, that's not the right one. Let me just get the right one here. So it's convicted. And I know that these guys are getting an exchange listing or 2 exchange listing this week. So let's see which ones they are. Convicted felon. Here it is. 15 million market cap. So still pretty low. Still pretty low. All right, give me more PolitiFi coins because we're going into debates in 11 days. We need to get our bags ready for these debates.
The best bet right now in the entire that little sector of bets is Conan, which is Trump's dog. Dude, here's the thing, man. There's so many Trump coins, right? There's Donald Trump farted. There's Pepe Trump. There's Donald Trump on the moon. Donald Trump did his hair today. Donald Trump fucked your wife today. I mean, there's just a million of them. And I'm not like, that is dilution. Now, the thing about like something like Conan, which is just Donald Trump's dog. There's only one Donald Trump dog. And the dog coins are proven.
How do I spell it? C-O-N?
C-O-N-A-N. It's on ETH, right?
That's okay. So it's this one here.
The thing about that is instead of having like Harry Trump, Harry that, like a million spin-offs, you just have one Trump dog, right? So it's a lot easier for money to funnel into that without being split in so many ways there. And once again, dog coins are proven, they run. So a lot of people I think will buy Trump's dog going into the election, right? Especially possibly into the debate soon. So to me, that's the clearest bet on for a Trump coin at the best market cap as well. That is the only political coin I'm going to hold going into the election. And it's my favorite bet, and that's the thing. There's so many options. I like to just narrow down to 1, 2, or 3 at the absolute most and just stick with them.
So you're taking a bet that Conan's going to be the dog in the White House in November. That's pretty much what you're saying here.
That is the best political coin by far, in my opinion. And it's not close. That's my opinion, though.
Okay,
we'll see
cool.
how it
Guys, what else?
I bought it at 300K market cap, and it's up 30x right now. I was up 90x and basically turned like 5K into 300K, and it's back down to around 120K for me right now. And I'm just holding that till the election. And yeah, that's my confident bet for that sector.
Cool, guys.
I think the best alpha coming up here is probably just actually watch the debate, because I think there's like an 80% chance that something really funny happens during the debate, and then someone gets on Pump Fun immediately and launches something with a ticker based on whatever happened. And like, you want to be there, right? Like, you want to be an early buyer to whatever that, like, like, let's say like Biden's going up to stage and he trips and he like gets a concussion or something, right? Like, Biden's concussion is going to trade, I think, at a very high price for that day.
I wonder how many Biden concussions there are already on Pump.Fun after what you've just said. Guys, what's the vote on the beard? Josh, what's the vote on the beard right now? 65% say I should keep the beard. Shit, I got a haircut tomorrow morning. I got to make sure. Okay, we got to plan this. We got to plan this. So see, okay. All right. So that's PolitiFi. Any other ideas for the PolitiFi? I really want to get in before the debates. Like, for me, before the debates, I want to be holding good fucking positions in PolitiFi.
I'm just surprised the Sleepy Joe meme coin hasn't stuck yet. I feel like that's going to get thrown around by Trump again. So I'm going to be looking for something strong to launch here shortly. And Convicted Felon sounds great, to be honest. I need to scoop up a bag myself.
Yeah, I must say, like, the reason why I liked it is because I just thought, if the game catches on, and that game is like every time someone says the word Convicted Felon, the chart does actually get bid up. Then Convicted Felon fucking hits the moon, and that for me is like why I back these guys, because I just thought, like, hold on a second, this could actually be fun if it works. Again, it's got to catch. I think it will catch. That's why I went into it. Again, I don't have a very big position there. I just have I have a position there, but that's why I did it. The other one, so one of our sponsors actually is, I want to just mention him now, I think it's a good time to mention him, is actually Donald Trump Jr. Now, the reason why I like this token is, and they've given me a whole lot of sponsor notes, but I'm actually putting the sponsor notes aside because I actually don't care. I'm going to tell you why I like the token. Donald Trump is not on Twitter. And we live on Twitter. This is where we get our alpha. And who is on Twitter is Donald Trump Jr. And he's very, very, very vocal on Jr. And actually, he's got a beard very similar to mine. So I think that because he is the voice that's on Twitter, and I think if his father does actually win the election, then I think that Donald Trump Jr. actually does have some significance. Now, if you look at the chart here, fully diluted market cap, $6.2 million. With 4,354 holders. So to me, I think if his dad does well, he's going to be the voice on Twitter. And if you again, if you're looking for something to buy, you can buy the dog, you can buy the sun. I think that is maybe one to be looking at. I don't know if his father's ever going to come back to Twitter. I think he might have an agreement with Truth Social that he can't be on Twitter.
He does. And if I think that's something actually to pay a lot of attention to, because it looks like Trump and Elon are maybe talking about, like, there's a potential where they dip the value of Truth Social such that Twitter can acquire it and Trump can come back to Twitter, right? Because Elon wants Trump back simply because it's like a massive engagement boost to his platform. And I mean, for me, like, I'm just watching that because I'm not going to be buying any Donald Trump Jr. coins, or I'm going to be selling them as soon as I see actual Trump coming back.
Of course,
right? Because that's going to be like Trump versus Biden. It's just going to be like an insane Hitler in the charts. So I must say, that's probably a good indicator.
The more Donald Trump Jr. talks, and the more that you see how much he's pro crypto. He always has been pro crypto. The more he's been on Spaces. I don't know if you guys have heard him, but he's actually been on Spaces, and these guys are actually going to get him on Spaces. I think that here's my thing. I don't think he's ever going to be bigger than his father. But I do think that he's going to find some kind of relevance. And I think when his father comes into the White House, if his father comes into the White House, on the road to the White House, then he's going to do something. He's not going to just sit in the background. He's going to do something. And that's where I think that, again, if you believe that memes are just a barometer for people doing cool shit, then he's going to be, then it might be worth doing something like that. Anything else that you guys are looking at before we do some giveaways? I see a lot of questions in the chat here about baked update. So there is a baked update. I think there was a baked update on the Gummy Twitter, and we have now given you guys a launch date because a lot of people were complaining that there wasn't a launch date. And you can see what basically he says. He says baked as fuck. It's set in stone. Mark those calendars. Bestie will be blessing us with his arrival on June 30th. So if you staked your 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗀 tokens on meme staking, but why is baked red here? Baked's green, bro. I think our social media manager's smoking pot, bro. Can you text her and tell her that baked is green? Remind her that baked is actually green. So baked is coming out on the 30th. All right, guys, any other tokens that you're looking at, or can we get into the changing lives?
Hey, I want to throw in you were talking about like holding meme coins through the cycle, right? And I think the question still has to be begged to ask, and it's one I've been asking throughout the Web3 entire existence, is like where utility comes in, right? Like I'm a bullish on PEI coin, which of course is the coin behind based AI and the layer 1 AI that's coming in. Like I'm bullish, I got a heavy position in that one. But I think like you were making the comment about like got to get out on meme coin positions by the end of the market. What about I still like I'm all in on meme coins that are facilitating community and culture that are building utility, right? Like the fact that PEI coins can be burned to own brain subnets in a layer 1 ZK LLM.
Okay, hold on. Wait,
blockchain. It's a different.
You're hitting on something amazing. You're hitting on something amazing, and I think we need to talk about this for a little bit. To me, the problem is that the minute that a meme becomes a utility, then it's not a meme anymore. So for me, the PEI coin, and like again, I don't even know what PEI coin is. In fact, I do, but I don't care what it is. I care about the AI play that is linked to it, right? And therefore, it's not a meme coin anymore. It's not just a meme anymore. And it's the same thing. I'll even go as far as to say when you talk about Doge. So Doge is not a meme for me anymore. It is zero meme value for me. The meme actually around Doge is the payment into Twitter. And if you think about like Shiba's not a Doge. Who cares about the Shiba meme? We care about the 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗏 and all that crap, right? So to me, I think that memes have a one cycle to get users and another cycle to actually transform themselves into something. And if they don't transform themselves into something, they're dead. That said though, I wonder if every chain will land up having a mascot. And like whether Brett on base will be the mascot for the chain, and whether Resistance Dog will be the mascot for Telegram chain, and whether 𝗏𝗏 will be the mascot for the Solana chain. That's what for me, we have a meme coin. The meme coin is 𝗥𝗵. And I keep thinking to myself, do I want to make it a utility token? Because if I do, then it's not a meme token anymore. So, that's what I'm trying to like. The minute that you add a utility, it's not a meme anymore. And then you got to be ready to be playing in the utility game, and that's a completely different game.
I think that's also I think that where that play makes sense is like kind of what the play that was talking about before with Resistance Dog and moving it in the ton, right? I think moving for if you're playing in meme coins now and taking your allocations and moving them into meme coins that are facilitating utility, I think that is the play that kind of moves forward, because let's face it, technology adoption, utility adoption, one of the hardest parts is getting people to share their passion, right? Like that's where the logo or the face of the blockchain matters. I'm bullish on Brett for base. I think that's another one of those ones that's going to connect to the chain. And when we onboard people into base and what's being built, Brett is the logical connection. And then I think the idea of like where AI goes in this whole conversation is AI coins don't really have that, right? Which is where PEI coin to me made so much sense, because I was like, wait a second, an AI blockchain that's going to have a meme as the face, and not only the face, but like the meme token itself is integrated into how the actual layer 1 is being built, I think is also like an interesting layer. And I think it'll be interesting what they do with Brett, with base being built with on-chain summer, with what base is doing this summer. It'll be interesting if they try to kind of incorporate the two of those with this kind of logo meme attached to an actual individual blockchain.
I don't think
I just wanted to
go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I just wanted to piggyback off of what you said. So I'm a meme coin developer, right? So and I agree wholeheartedly with what you're saying, as far as like taking that next step after you build your users. And that's kind of like the way that we approach it as well. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be utility, right? I feel like there's a lot of creative things meme coin projects can do to kind of help themselves remain sticky. Like personally, we've created our own token standard on our side. So yeah, it's something I agree wholeheartedly with, that, the ones that really win and stick will kind of evolve over time.
I mean, wait, maybe help me. So if you say like you launch a token standard, but then you're not a meme coin anymore.
Yeah, we're still a Memecoin. So the way I kind of view this, we're kind of like right curve and left curve, right? So we actually have like, blockchain backgrounds, right? So some of us have worked on like other protocols and whatnot. So there's no utility whatsoever. It's just something that we created because we saw the market heading this direction. So yeah, we've always kind of like built novel things out. That's kind of like our little motto, being unique and special. So yeah, and it's actually done really well for us. We're actually a top 25 meme coin right now. And it's just kind of because we do other things on top of, just being, your standard, ERC20, right? So
I think that's the play, right? They're on ramps into meme coins that like most people will consider that utility, but I think it's ultimately a new access point, right? I think if you look at meme coins as spoke, where they can bring in, if you have a way to mint art or integrate art into your community, right? If you have a way to integrate music or standards into your community, if you even have ways to, how do you combine NFTs into the fact that a meme coin is building something bigger? Like, I think these are plays that some people consider them utility, but to your point, I still think it considers it a meme coin, because a meme coin can be what the community rallies around, and the utility and the on-ramps just allow that stickiness to increase and have new paths of stickiness, which is where I think a lot of these coins are going wrong. It's why celebrity, go back, let's loop it back to at the beginning of this whole show. Like, I don't think celebrity tokens have any of these needed sticky points, because these celebrities are D-list at best on virality, and are we going to actually care about mommy? And like, I didn't even know she was still around until all of a sudden she popped back on Twitter, and when she disappears, I don't think I'll care where she goes after that. And I think these coins that are focused on stickiness and multiple entry points are the ones that will survive the end of this cycle, as well as kind of building into the next cycle from attention.
I agree.
Guys, I'll be honest, the only thing that matters, utility or no utility, do you give the holders, do you give people around the world the feeling that that asset is going to go up in value? You can do that with utility or without it. But here's the thing, have the fucking greatest utility in the world, but if people don't feel that the price will go up, then they don't care about the utility.
Crash, in a year's time, what's going to drive up the price of Brett, or what's going to drive up the price of resistance stock? Just sentiment, like today, because today people are excited in the casino.
It's speculation and how much money is flowing through the ecosystem. So that's the thing. If base were to, the trajectory of base were to go downhill, and that blockchain, less and less people are going to use it, no one's going to bet on the coin. But that's completely not the case. Because the blockchain is on an upward trajectory, people are going to come over to the blockchain. And when they bring their Ethereum to the blockchain, they're going to use that Ethereum somewhere, right? A lot of people. And some people will just hold ETH on base. But a lot of people are going to take that ETH and they're going to say, where can I put my ETH to make money? And at some point in the future, right, because all markets, in crypto, everything tops eventually and dips, 80 to 90%. That's what's happened every time. Bitcoin just, went from 69K down to 15K. It was like a 74, 78% dip, right? So it doesn't matter if you're Bitcoin or a meme coin, you're still going to dip 75% plus by the end of a cycle. But what ultimately is going to give people the feeling of the most upside, what can drive the most speculated demand? And I'm telling you, people don't care if you have utility or not. What they want to feel is that they're going to make money.
I think they will care.
Has upside.
They will care on you, because utility will drive people onto that chain that will build on top of it, including the fact, like, I think utility for utility's sake is nonsense, right? But if we're actually talking about real useful, I use the AI example, right? What if if the privacy layer and smart contract layer of AI was facilitated via a meme coin that's bringing liquidity and attention? I think people are going to care, because it's a new entry point for people to invest and people to bring value to a chain.
Guys, you know what I want to do?
Speculation is really right.
You know what I want to do? I want to actually address this subject in length on a full show. And I want to have a very, very, very serious conversation about the future of meme coins, because I think that what we've done, unfortunately, is we're at the end of the show and we've opened up a can of worms, which I think is the most important discussion for us. Why? Because we're deep in the weeds and we want to know where this industry is going, right? And I want to know what the future is of meme coins. Because I have a meme coin. What does I have a meme coin? We launched a meme coin. We gave it to the community. I own like 550 gummy or whatever. But I really want to understand what the future of meme coins is, because is it just going to be a meme? Is it going to be a mascot on every chain? Do they have to find utility? I think what we'll do is we will have a full show on that either this week or next week. I'll get my team to book it with us, and we'll just spend 1 hour just talking about the future of meme coins. And I think Crash, I think all of us would be great there. But Crash, I must have you on that show because, in fact, Crash, I need you for a one-on-one, bro. I'm gonna get Angela to book a Crash run one-on-one. We need to just have a DGen one-on-one. We need to DGen about into more things, but than just memes. But guys, listen, it's time to.
Can I say one thing though?
Yes, sir.
Is that Bitcoin in a way is a meme coin, and basically what I know that you spread it across the world and it's backed by everyone. But here's the thing. Like there's a narrative there and there's a reason why people believe it's going to continue going up. And so it's the same thing with meme coins.
Crash, you are the smartest 12-year-old I know, bro.
But that's the truth is Bitcoin is a meme coin in a way, or it has a lot of the same characteristics.
You're
so
right.
What it comes down to is giving people belief that thing is going to go up in value. If you can create that belief, that is the ultimate thing that matters for all meme coins. See, a lot of these presidential coins after the election, people don't think there's going to be any speculation or demand for it anymore. So a lot of the political coins after the election will go to zero. But so, it ultimately comes down to narrative and why there's actually value in a narrative and reason to speculate on that actually having upside. So a lot of coins, they don't have that after a certain amount of time, like 1 day, or political coins, 6 months. So.
All right, guys. While you're talking, I'm sitting here changing lives. We've got the guys from 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗀. They've got a very active community because they keep sending us tokens. And I've just sent $2,000 of that to people. Said you don't pick unverified people, so here we go. You see, I'm picking unverified people. I'm picking the masses, and I'm giving away some of the 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗀 to the masses. Crash, you are definitely the smartest 12-year-old I've ever met, bro. Like I've never met a 12-year-old who's got such insights. It's incredible.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll definitely have it. I'm sending another $2,000 to whoever that was. I didn't actually get the name. Again, compliments of 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗀. And then Tricky, I'm going to send you Tricky. Because see, all these people are unverified. You see that? Unverified people getting $2,000. We're going to give away another $50,000 today. Last time we had convicted felons sending us a whole lot of coins. Today they were obviously the bear market this week has hurt them a little bit. Let's send maximum coins to them. Guys, remember if you've got coins that want to be featured here and they want to get known and they want to change lives, just tell them to send money to the wallet. We're going to do this again next week. We're going to also have a discussion about the future of memes. I think that's a super discussion. Let's see what else is in the wallet today. We have 𝗖𝗍𝗘𝗏. That's an interesting coin, actually. I actually want to see 𝗖𝗍𝗘𝗏. Interesting. Let's just have a look at this 𝗖𝗍𝗘𝗏. 𝗖𝗍𝗘𝗏. Looks like it's a new coin. Yeah, look at the market cap. So as soon as we give away this 𝗖𝗍𝗘𝗏, we're pretty much going to give away like all the circulating supply here or something. Fuck. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Let's see who's going to get the 𝗖𝗍𝗘𝗏. Let's see who's going to get the 𝗖𝗍𝗘𝗏 before we give some love to our final sponsor today. Okay, so you're going to get the 𝗖𝗍𝗘𝗏, whoever you are. Let's do that. I'm going to give away that. But I mean, if you dump this, you're going to dump all the fucking liquidity in one shot. So don't dump it, because if you do, you're going to dump all the liquidity in one shot. Be careful. I'm sending you $2,000 of 𝗖𝗍𝗘𝗏 over here. Let's see who else we can send money to today. I'm in the mood for sending money today. You see, all of these are unverified because you guys accused me of only giving money to verified people. You said very nasty things about my personality because I only gave to the. What did you say? You said I'm the opposite of Robin Hood because I'm only giving to the rich, only the people that can afford to be verified. You know, when you give away money, people complain. Can you believe that, guys? You give away money, people complain. Guys, whoever's getting this 𝗖𝗍𝗘𝗏, if you sell this 𝗖𝗍𝗘𝗏, you're going to destroy every single bit of the liquidity. So be careful. And then I'm going to also give away the fish and chips because there's fish and chips in the wallet today. Also a very active community. They've been here for a couple of weeks. Fish and chips. All right, I'm going to give that away. I'm going to give it to this person over here. Don't dump it all at once. If you do, you're going to destroy the liquidity. All right, guys, I'm going to give you guys much love. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for all the amazing alpha. Guys, we will set up the future of meme coins debate and Crash. we will get Angela to book us, just the two of us, just to have a big DJ 1-1. Sending you guys much love. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys. Much love. And to you guys at the Banter fam, just remember that these shows are amazing sponsored shows. They make us come here on Sundays and actually do these amazing things. One of our other sponsors, our last sponsor for tonight, which is, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this character. I don't know if you guys have seen, that's Raz. Now, if you don't know who Raz is like the mascot of a thing called Memepad. Now, I want to talk to you about what Memepad is. But first of all, just a little bit about what Raz is. So Raz is he's a degen fucking trader. He was trapped in a mine in Austin, and he's a degen fucking trader. Now, he is the mascot for this thing called Memepad. Now, what is Memepad? Memepad is a meme launchpad on Solana. Now, what I mean by meme launchpad, these guys effectively, they were fed up with the way that the sales were being done, with the hard caps on the sales, and they tried to make it more retail friendly. And that's exactly what we spoke about in the beginning of the show. I said to you guys, I'm tired of these, or retail is tired of getting wrecked. And so Memepad has actually said, okay, no, we're going to step in here, and we are going to protect you from snipes. We're going to protect you from rugs. We're going to protect you from the coins getting into the wrong hands. And we're going to be the real fair guys where people actually go to launch memes. Now, to me, why this is so good is because I think that the game has to change, guys. The game has to change. We can't carry on doing it the same way. And I think that Memepad are the guys doing it. And there's no Raz isn't a meme coin yet. You see. But he is. I mean, just listen to what these guys are saying about a Memepad.
Today we're going to talk about extremely bullish new Solana meme coin launchpad. At the moment, they are having hottest crypto projects and launches.
I want to jump into an extremely degen opportunity. Okay,
Memepad fixes this. They will do their own due diligence, so only real meme tokens will launch on this platform and no rug pull.
The project is still in the early stages. That's why you have a chance to actually get these tokens before everyone else for the best prices.
I have no idea if this is going to be successful. I personally have invested into this because I'm absolutely nuts.
So first of all, what is Memepad?
The hottest meme coin launchpad on Solana. And if you want to get involved in this,
the IDO for their token Memepad is coming out later this month.
What they're trying to create.
So that is Memepad. Guys, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Am I seeing them with a beard or without a beard? With beard. What is the vote? How much is the vote?
70%. You got to keep the beard, man. I don't even care what the vote says. Screw democracy. Keep the beard.
Okay, brother. All right. We're coming from one bearded man to another bearded man. All right, guys. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, trade well, my friends.